ones were me, Lemon Tea, and Zamba.
Oh, you too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're still PR.
Not anymore. It's if you're being PR'd at all in Ultimate.
Oh, okay.
It was last season, but not this season.
All right. Well, either way, Pong bringing out the Wolf this time. I have not seen the Wolf from Pong. I didn't even know he had
played Wolf.
Yeah. None of us knew. I don't even know what character this guy plays.
I heard he was all Falco, Palutena, but why not throw a Wolf on it?
Yeah. And it is definitely a comfortable character choice against a character like Bayo.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of damage output, in terms of potential combo game from both sides, Bayo has respectably still the same combo game as always.
Yeah.
Just doesn't get the kill confirms anymore. But Wolfman just does stuff like that and racks up damage pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
And when he has you cornered, just like Bayo likes to be in the corner so much, the moment he has you in the corner, you're just asking for death. You're potentially going to lose your stock very early as well.
So we are going to see Wolf have to play this matchup a little bit different compared to his most things because he's not going to be able to use that laser as liberally as usual because of Witch Time, because of being able to just kind of side B over top of it, no problem. But Pong is, he's keeping it great right here. I feel like he kind of knows this matchup. He's playing this a lot different than like our traditional Wolves we've seen here at this venue, but it's working out great.
Yeah, something about Wolf is that, or something about Bayo, I should say, is that the moment she has you at this type of percent, little do you know, the Witch Time is something that they have in the back of their minds, and you're just waiting.
Yeah.
You're just trying to figure out when they're going to throw it out. We've seen Purity throw it out 2 or 3 times already. Didn't really do anything out of it, but it goes to show you when you're at kill percent, you always have the option to get hit and baited by Witch Time.
It's going to be interesting to kind of figure out, like, what is Purity looking for here to kind of get this KO? Because I love, like, poking with back air, because Bayo's kind of hard to kind of, like, combo into kill moves, like, unless, like, you're kind of trapping him at, like, certain kind of frame traps. But Wolf's a little bit shorter, and he's going to be kind of keeping his space kind of well here. The back air is going to be tough to land at kill percents, but he's keeping it even right now. But I think that, Pong is still showing pretty good prowess in this matchup right now.
Yeah, showing signs of life is Pong. Do not underestimate his character choices. Palu, I'm pretty sure just because of the fact that, what was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say something. But Purity plays, yeah, like Purity plays a lot of Palus already, so he knows the matchup, and it's something that I'm guessing Pong took into consideration.
It's also Purity secondary as well.
Oh, yeah, that too. Let's keep that in mind. So Purity knows the Palu matchup in terms of the fact that he plays a character, and he plays against the character so often. So, respectably, I don't know if New York has that many Wolves aside from, like, Bo or...
Not too many, especially like Long Island, but ooh, he misses the sweet spot. I don't think that was a 2-frame. I think that was he just popped up too high there.
Yeah, a little bit too high right there, and he's gonna get punished for it. But now in the edge guard situation is Purity, as he's maintaining stage control and keeping Pong at the edge of his seat, literally and figuratively.
I was watching back in winter semis. Pong is such an expressive player. It's wild to watch. If you catch him in the player cam, like the way he really has like the embodiment of the Mario Kart DI, and I love that so much.
Yeah, something I noticed from Pong is he's a tap dancer.
Like actually? Or
no,
okay.
No, but he likes to tap his feet a lot when he's playing. I've seen him in this set against Jut. I see him like doing a little bit of a dancing.
I love the emotion. I love it.
Yeah.
It really just shows your heart in the game, and getting here in the winners finals, you got to put your all into it to get to this point.
Yeah, the will and the determination from Pong is one of, it's a sight to see, and it's why it's brought him this far in bracket. As Battlefield is the name for us now, as we still see the Wolf, and we're still going to see the Bayo. So survivability for Wolf is going to last a little bit longer on stage, but the edge guard potential for Bayo, because it's a wider, blast zone.
Yeah.
I mean, wider offstage game.
Yeah.
Purity can do so much more if he wants to.
It's going to be interesting because I feel like, especially like the top blast zone's going to be tough for for Purity to kind of rack up more damage. And interesting enough, because of the location of that top platform right there, that up B1 didn't really lead to much after that. I got to wonder what Purity's bans were, because one of them had to probably been Smashville, but I can't think of what else exactly.
Probably could have banned, I'm pretty sure he would have banned Town.
Okay.
I can see him banned, yeah. Because in the end of the day, as much as Wolf is a grappler, as much as Wolf is somebody who likes to get in your face, he can also camp you out. And that is something that Bayo doesn't want to deal with. If you give Wolf too much space to work around, you're just basically asking to get punished, because Bayo's, their way of getting in is with side Bs. Their way of getting in is with potential dash attacks or F tilts. But the moment that you're just giving Wolf so much space to run around and move around, you're also just asking them to hold shield and then grab you, potentially just forward smash you, and potentially just punish you. So Battlefield, although it wasn't banned for XY reasons,
I think it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a good stage for both characters.
And you also have to remember that if you keep the bigger stages like Town of Swing stuff, he could be going Falco.
Yeah.
That could be great for him.
And I'm also guessing Purity's taking into consideration the potential character swaps. So we saw the Wolf, and the Wolf did sort of get bodied towards the end of that game 1.
Yeah.
So Purity could have been expecting the character swap into Palu or into Falco. So he kept in mind what could have happened. But nonetheless, very even game, not percentage-wise, but in terms of stock. Purity definitely holding his own, and all it takes is one little Bayo combo string like that to bring it back.
And I think something important here to consider about Purity's Palutena here, because we already saw earlier in the stream back in top 24, we saw Pong's Falco against Fruit's Palutena, and honestly, he made pretty good work of it. He knew that matchup so well, but what that shows for me with Purity is that he can't go Palutena after he won a game. But if he loses and he knows Pong's character first, he could easily go Palutena against Pong's Wolf or Palutena, but not the Falco.
Yeah, but right now Purity in the deficit as he is down by 1 stock. But now trying to rack up his damage is Purity, as he has Pong at 87%. And with a little bit more damage, you're going to be seeing a lot more baiting for the Witch Time, as we saw from that first stock. Just like that. You're going to be seeing a little bit more of the baiting, especially just because Wolf wants to get in your face. And like you mentioned before about the blaster, you know, he could throw out the blaster and he can still get Witch Time if he is in the proper spacing for it.
Yeah. And at this point, if he gets a Witch Time, it's going to be over for this stock, because Purity knows his conversions, no problem. And 125, now 131. Easy kill percent right there.
Yeah, but we'll see what we can have. Oh!
Great downer, but barely misses a strong hitbox there.
Yeah, not going to seal the stock. And once again, going for the Witch Time. Not going to connect anything there. And now, really? Oh, okay, okay.
I was almost like, wait a second, hold on.
Yeah, even with max rage, a back throw is not going to seal the stock. But it's going to put Purity in a deficit. Oh. Okay.
All right, let's go.
That's one way to do it, and all it takes is one. Okay, now you're just fishing really hard for that. Yeah, all it takes is one combo game, and one strong off-stage edge guard will seal the stock. As you see right now, we're seeing a lot of buttons with the up analog stick in it. You're either going to see the up tilt or you're going to see the up smash. We've seen that thrown out so much already from Pong, and now because of it, he's getting a little bit too antsy, and now Purity's brought this back from the depths of hell. Especially if Purity can catch him without his double jump even one time, that could be curtains for Wolf right now. Oh, still nothing, and at this point, you're kind of just giving him rage, which does make a difference in this game. It definitely does. Oh, F tilt gonna put Purity back off stage, and now this is the edge guard, or keep
that
his
up tilt's gonna kill.
Yeah, maintaining center stage is something.
What?
I got questions. Sakurai, Sakurai patch.
He's at Evo. We can't ask.
Oh my God! Wait. Back throw, not going to steal the stock. Still living it out is Purity, man, at 177%. Oh, and then it is football season, guys. We are preparing for the Super Bowl to come. Purity just turning back. Purity just giving everybody the look. And there is a little bit of a crowd going on in the background.
Yeah. It's building.
It is definitely building. We have Jazzy, we have Ace, and we have a few players who were in top 8 as well, looking in the background. Did you win, Dylan?
Yeah, bracket-wise, we're looking at Delta Force hanging 3-0 over Dylan. So after this, we're going to have loser semis. Delta Force and Chaos.
You lost. I literally... Oh, whatever. Well, we're gonna be seeing Delta Force versus Chaos later on as we get into Game 3. 1-1 so far, Purity versus Pong. This is pretty hype.
No sweep here, and oh my gosh. That end of the last game was so good because it's just like, it looked like Pong was going to take it easy. But I love that we got to see Purity come back, because that's going to put the question in Pong's mind, because he plays at least 3 characters we know, all competitively viable for this tournament.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you're going to keep it just like, if he won with a 2 stock, we were going to see another Wolf. But I like the fact that seeing it close with a character specialist here between so many different potential mains, anything's on the table right now.
Well, right now trying to pick a stage is Purity. And Kalos is not a stage pick for us, but they could gentlemen to it. There's no issue with that. It's a free world. We live in a free world.
Except for the PR members.
I don't think we care. It's Dave's stupid rule. Nobody. It's a reason it's called a stupid rule. Nobody really listens to it. But anyways, I think
Were
we
they
went
asking
back.
if they can go back to PS2, was it? Or
They were just asking if DSR was a thing, which
it's
it's not. So PS2 is the stage pick once again for us. If you thought we were running away from PS2, you were dead wrong, as we are back to where it always happens. Once again, the neutral stage for both Bayo and Wolf. And definitely a neutral stage for these two players. I'm pretty sure they love playing in PS2 just as much as the next person.
Especially Purity, he took game 1, like, not that bad. Like, he kind of had it.
Yeah. But right now, it seems like the adaptation in terms of, you know, racking up the damage, Pong has put in so much work, and he's been finding those ways to get in. So let's see if that plays into effect in this game 3.
I'm liking so far how in this game, Purity's been attacking Pong's shield pretty liberally, but he's kept safe just about every single time. And it's like, having that, like, one, it's just like it shows a little bit of a matchup, like something that Bayo actually has in against like this top tier. But two, it shows a level of confidence too that that Purity's is able to do this and get away with it.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep into consideration what potential stages could have been banned. I definitely want to say that I'm pretty sure Smashville had to be banned. Yeesh.
Yeah, I think so.
But anyways, back to this game 3. Both players are fighting for their lives, and striking first is Pong, sealing the stock in a very fashionable back air. One of the strongest back airs in the game, one of the best back airs, I should say, in the game.
Both these characters have some really amazing back airs.
Aerials in general, man. One of the best aerials in the game for both characters. In terms of, you know, killing-wise, Nair is really good for both characters. Back air, forget about it. There's no comment on it there.
Yep. I feel like it's interesting that we haven't seen many situations where, like, Purity's been edge guarding Pong, which I think is weird. I feel like it's because, like, you're either, like, blowing him away, but you're not really getting any kind of, like light tops out of his double jump, and I don't know if that's just, like, a character matchup thing right here, or if it's more just, you know, something that Purity needs to look out for to kind of keep this more in his favor, because once you get Wolf out of his double jump, especially Bayo, just hold that Nair or up air out there, and he's gone.
Yeah, I think you're really playing with fire, as the back throw is going to seal the stock once again and put Purity in a 3-1 deficit. But when you're trying to edge guard Wolf, if you don't get the edge guard and you allow Wolf to get back off stage, let's say if Purity is to go off stage with Bayo, you're just giving Wolf the chance to play his game and edge guard you with potential 2-frame opportunities, with potential, I don't know what killed, but at 200, 210%, definitely had to seal the stock eventually. But you're also giving Wolf the chance to edge guard you in best way possible with 2-frame attacks.
We're going to see what Purity can do here to hold on, just like he was able to last game, but just barely had it slip by him. But honestly, in this game, it's going more and more in Pong as each game goes.
Yeah, Pong's definitely fought back very well. As I mentioned before, 2 frames do matter for Wolf. If you give him the chance to edge guard you, and you recover just like that, because Bayo, when she recovers, she leaves her head up pretty vulnerably to get hit by a potential, you know, down smash and or F tilt.
It has a great hitbox too, so it can cover most characters, but not Wolf.
Unless you get your spacing right, and that was the proper spacing right there from Pong, and sealing the stock and taking game 3 in what seemed to be a runaway. He already looked super strong game 1. Game 2, it was a neck and neck battle, but
he
then
looks
Pong,
confident though.
Well, he has the eyes of a 1,000-yard stare. He has that 1,000-yard stare. He knows exactly what he wants. When you're coming from so far, you know, you just have to play your best. And now we're going to see Purity play one of his other best characters in Palu. Now,
and also a much better character, Bayonetta as well. So it's going to be interesting here. Even if he takes this, though, like I mentioned earlier, we could easily just see a Game 5 of Falco coming out. But then it's like also, do you want to risk like a character switch when you've had such success with Wolf in this set on a Game 5? But that's a question for a different time right now, because, I mean, Purity's taking away though, so maybe we will be talking about Game 5 shortly.
Yeah, the hard part is that when you download your opponent's first character and then they swap off, it's like, oh my gosh, now I have to forget about everything I did to that one character and think about what I had to do to the next character. And so you have to re-download.
Adaptation is a definite skill here, and if he started off a little bit slow in game 1 with Wolf versus Bayo, but then kind of picked it up, in this case, like, this is showing he might just kind of have like that tough game 1, so maybe like he'll just go Wolf game 5 and he'll be completely fine. Yeah,
and the bread and butter character for Purity is Bayo, but like you mentioned before, Purity does have a Palu, and definitely with a player of Purity's caliber, the Palu definitely puts in work, definitely can do a lot of damage. But Pong, I feel like he's just one step ahead. He knows exactly what to throw out, despite whether he's down in percentage, despite whether he's down in stocks. He knows what he has to do. He already has a plan figured out as he just rolls back and gets him with a Palu special, because that is something Palu's known to do. Just walk back, catch your normal getup, and then back throw you.
I really like how Pong played that entire second half of the first stock, because I feel like he kept Purity at the ledge the entire time, but he always did it with just kind of like poking here and there with forward tilts and down tilts and aerials and stuff. But then the one time he goes for the roll through back throw was the only time he did it, and it worked at the exact time he needed to do it. But Purity is catching on well. He's bringing his back tied to 2-2 stocks here, but we're going to see if Pong can kind of keep this up and take this entire set.
Yeah, if Pong wins this matchup, he punches his ticket straight into Grand Finals, which has a lot to say, man. Like, I would not have it, like, coming into the Fortune today, if you told me that Pong was going to be in Grand Finals, I probably would say, who's Pong?
The chat seems very sure of it, that's for sure.
Yeah, the chat definitely knows who this guy is, and he's definitely, and if you don't know who he is, start getting to know him, because he is making moves here today at the Forge, as he seals the stock with the up air. Not a usual kill option for Wolf, but it works.
He might be adapting faster than we would expect, because even though that first half of the first stock went super well for Purity, Pong's in the lead pretty safely too. Like, he's already kind of racking that damage to kind of get like a lead in this third stock.
Yeah, but don't count Purity out yet, and don't count not a character like Palu who can bring things back from the depths of hell in terms of, you know, combo ability, in terms of edge guard ability, and in terms of, you know, just having her disjoints. You can't count a character like this, especially because she has 2-frame options like that down tilt.
Oh yeah. Wolf very susceptible to the 2 frames as well, but oh my gosh, his shield looking like a Skittle right now, but he's keeping it fine right now. Back, he was in center stage. Oh, he recovered with that shield, but he's back at the ledge to see if Purity can kind of nail it out with probably the second best 2-framer in the game.
Yeah. Wait, what's first?
Wolf. The entire character is just the best 2-framer in the game. But then after that, it's Palutena's down, so I'd say.
Yeah, you're probably right. As the dash attack seals the stock, we're seeing the most unorthodox moves killing right now in this game, but now at 96%, you're going to be seeing the bait for the back air.
Great run up.
Yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot of baiting for the back air, and that's something that Pong is going to rely so heavily on, but it seems like Purity has a response.
This juggle was looking nice, but Pong just got back to the ground. Let's see if Purity can continue it, but Pong re-grabbing stage control there with his grab. But Palutena's at kill percent, 1 forward smash, 1 down smash. Back throw should not do it yet.
Not yet. Not enough rage, not enough damage to work around is Pong. And now potentially, you know, he's still getting this edge guard going. He has him off stage, right where he wants him, but now the question becomes who maintains center stage? Who is going to strike first? As Purity strikes first and now has his opponent off stage.
I want to see Purity get this with a counter off stage, because he's at the kill percent for, and he could have gotten it right there on that last opportunity. Is he going to use it right here?
Oh, no.
Beautiful.
It's not needed at all. Good stuff from Purity. The resiliency came into effect when it was needed most. Good stuff. And Purity with literally no sass of faith. You know, like, I got that. Yeah, that's me.
That's that Purity confidence right there.
That is the Purity confidence, the double P for you if we want to put it. Purity's perfectionist. And now we are in a Game 5 situation. Battlefield is the stage pick for us. Now, question becomes, what characters are we going to be seeing? Well,
sorry about that.
Different stage pick and a different character pick.
There's the Falco.
Yep. We are going to see the matchup that helped Pong win against Fruit. We were expecting the Palu Ditto earlier, you know, with Fruit and Pong, but he brought out the Falco, and Falco put in so much work.
I like the pick though, and I don't know if it's just like, I know Fruit's really good at Palutena, so once we saw that he had a Falco, I liked the decision a lot. But we're gonna see if like Purity might just play differently because he's not a Palu main, and he does, you know, pick a little bit different options, being like a different player like that. But honestly, I still have faith in this Falco. It was looking clean earlier. I'm excited for this.
When you're a character like Falco, you have a little bit of disjoints. You have an up tilt that literally confirms into anything at any percent for whatever reason. You have strong combo games, and especially on a character like Palu, although she is a bit floaty, she's still going to get caught into a lot of those. But just like Palu, Falco is also combo food for Palutena. Give her the options, you give her the openings that she needs, and so desperately looks for, you're going to be taking a lot of damage.
Still playing some easy neutral right here. We're looking pretty close around 4 competitors, but now there's that kill percent. Even that backer wouldn't have killed. It would have just put, Purity in a pretty bad position, but that down tilt's going to grab out of the side B, keeping him in the air, but he lands safely. Let's see how this neutral goes now.
Oh, no.
Whoa!
Oh,
man, just
Jesus.
barely whiffing it.
Bad option for both players. Throwing out very risky and very questionable options as the forward tilt. Ooh,
No jump.
Yeah, he could have gotten a better punish than that, but just like that as well, Purity finally going for the right option, but Battlefield
How did that not kill? All right, that'll kill.
Battlefield being, side blast zone wise, it's pretty far apart. It's one of the bigger stages to work around, so you're gonna live a little bit longer than you should have. Even moves that you think would kill may not kill. Not at least early enough, but that Explosive Flame will seal the stock, and now Purity with the advantage in terms of stock leads, but he has to rack up a little bit more damage if he wants to run away with this, because the moment you give Pong, room to come back, he will take full advantage of it. Does he have a jump? Okay.
Yeah, he does. He gets off the ledge fine, but let's see if he can make center stage with the ledge cancel. He can, no problem, but it's looking like, what does Pong do in neutral here? He's looking like not as confident as he was with the Wolf, but he is able to pick it up. He's keeping it close, though, so he's still in it.
Yeah, he definitely is. And that's the thing I mentioned before. Falco, doesn't matter what percent you're at. The moment he up tilts you, he's going to go for either up air, back air, whatever it is. He's going to hit you with it, no matter what. And now
the edge guard again.
Trying to go for a dare when he could have gone for, probably potentially another nair or a back air, put him in a stage tech situation, but not going to go for anything crazy there. Going to opt to go for a dare, and once again, not connecting. But he has Pong at 89%. This is the right percentage for Palu if she wants to get a proper edge guard or a potential, hard read punish.
So this was Pong's counter pick for the stage as well for Battlefield, which
was.
I know is Battlefield. It's like one of Falco's best stages. But I feel like the platform layout is actually helping Purity escape a lot of combos for some reason. So, interesting pick. He has himself to blame a little bit for that if he takes this down. But I know he's fighting it here, and he still could get this. No 2-frame attempt there.
Yeah, right now, brought it back is Pong. He's brought this back in terms of percentage and in terms of stock. So it's anybody's game to win, and I believe the first person to seal the next stock will be in full control and potentially take this game. It's all about the momentum.
Too.
Yeah. And gonna get the 2-frame, but not gonna get the punish as the back throw will do it. Yes, sir. Purity running away now, but before he runs away, he's gonna have to deal up a little bit more damage, potentially get some sort of combo game going. I haven't seen many nair planes coming out. As I say that, he gets one nair into back air, not your usual Palu combo, but it did 61%.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Where did all that percent come from?
Yeah.
Oh my
In
god.
the blink of an eye, you missed it. Already 72 and then some dealt on Pong's final stock, and now Purity running away with it, using all the disjoints and every single attack possible in Palutena's arsenal.
Falco is the Juggle master, but Purity with Palutena has been keeping Pong in the air more otherwise.
Yeah. Let's see what this edge guard consists of. Oh, and trying to get the weight.
No, use your meaty aerials. Hit him out there. Don't just bristle him down there. That's like the 3rd time he's messed with down air. Come on.
Now, yeah, Pong
He's
sitting.
styling.
Pong looking at death in the face. Ooh, that was not good DI.
Bit of a,
Yeah, a disappointment for Pong to lose. He's devastated because he felt he had the game. He felt he had the matchup down, but Purity just knew what to do